All right, everybody, here we go. Let's get into this. This is important. This is important. Jenny
What is
doesn't
it?
want to hear it, but this is
I
from
do want to hear it.
Facebook.com. Facebook.com,
Who are
the
you?
seventh rule posted
Oh,
yesterday,
woohoo.
6 years ago, our first episode premiered. It has been quite a ride since then. We remember and cherish Aaron Eisenberg with every episode, every interview, every video, every moment. And we thank all of you for all of this as well. Magic number year 7 begins today. Who remembers what our first episode
Woohoo.
was? And look at
Oh,
this
it's
awesome graphic that our friend Joy made. She made this
that's so
for
great.
So
Instagram, but
beautiful.
it works beautifully
Yeah.
for any social media. Look at some of these people. There's Walter, Ira, Tim, Picardo. Ooh, I see a Jeff,
Hmm.
Denise. Ooh, there's a Ciroc even. Oh, there's Aaron. Look at this guy. Andy Robinson,
Oh.
Garrett. There's Aaron Waltke, everybody. Aaron's right here next to the six.
Mhm.
Oh.
There's a Dr. Nord, Megan. Mark Zickrey, Sid, Raven Dowda, Darnell, our buddy,
Mhm.
Beltran,
Aw.
Wolfie, all kinds of people. Oh, there's Melissa down
Mhm.
here as well.
Aw.
Armin, it goes
Yeah,
on forever.
so
Kenneth
awesome.
Mitchell, Nana. So feel free to look through
Chase,
that, everybody. Yeah.
Hannah.
Matt, John Billingsley, Hannah Hate,
Hey, there's
Oh, there's
Ryan
me.
Husk.
John
Celia,
Delancey.
Michelle, Tawny, Terry, and Terry. Oh, that's cute.
Ah, that's awesome. That is
Doug
cute.
Jones, Doug Jones, the angel. Anyway. Oh, but the point is, that's
Hmm.
not the point. The point is what it says here. Over 320 seventh rule episodes, over, well, no, exactly 160 T7R2 episodes. That's all the new Star Trek. It'll be
Hmm.
161 when Section 31 comes out.
Ooh.
Over
Hmm.
150 celebrity guests, over 23,000 subscribers, over 2.2 million views, well
That's
over
so awesome.
700,000 downloads. Looks like a period, but it's a comma. uh, over 150 panels and interviews, five virtual Trek cons, soon to be six, the Lappy
Hmm.
Awards, the Cisco Day. That's a good,
Oh,
shiny
there's a
number.
virtual TrekCon thing right there. Oh,
What?
oh, sorry. I was reading virtual TrekCon 4 right behind
Oh,
the.
yeah, right here.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, look at
Oh,
that.
And then even in the six, you could see Sirach right here. That looks
oh,
like
that's awesome.
Max.
Hmm. It does look like Max.
Beautiful work by our good buddy Joy. She's so
Hmm.
good at this. It'd
Yay.
be a
Amazing
nice
stuff.
time.
Woo.
Oh, Melissa, you
Woo.
did such a little technical tease when you did on, look at this. So on this post, the question was, what was our first episode? Melissa says, I'm waiting for this thing
I
to,
was
there we
just
go.
gonna say that song popped into my head.
Yeah,
I was like,
that wasn't our first episode, but that was definitely our first video. And
Hmm.
I can't
That
think
looking
of
for
those
that
was.
girl
first
far from
seconds
back here.
without this song playing in my
Hmm.
head by Thin Lizzy.
Yeah. That was the first video. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That's what we opened up our YouTube channel with.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So cool. Yeah. It's so cute.
I think that was Aaron that edited that. Yeah. Or was it
Hmm.
Jared?
No, it was Aaron.
Yeah. That song's forever stuck in my head now. And
Pretty
every
sure it
time
was Aaron.
every time it pops up in like my playlist, I take a picture of it and send it over to Melissa.
Oh. That one and Boys of Summer and Ahoo, Werewolves from
Oh,
Oh,
London.
that one, the Warren Zevon, yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
I
Anyway,
love that song.
so 6 years. Matt, do you have anything to add to that? You've been watching The Seventh Rule for a couple years now. Have you enjoyed it?
100% without fail. I have loved every second of the seventh rule. Uh, I One of the things I love about Star Trek is you watch the seasons. I love the progression as you watch from the first season until you get to the seventh season, right?
Hmm.
You see the sets change, you see the acting change, everybody starts to fall into their roles, the writers and everything like that. I have seen that same developmental cycle happen with the seventh rule over the time that you guys have been doing it. Watching that first episode and going back and, thank goodness we have YouTube to go back and watch that. But to watching the interviews today is it's so cool because I've watched Ryan and Sirach and Melissa and everybody who's been involved. I've watched you all as your interviewing skills have just like they just are sharpening and the questions that you're asking get better and better and the guest and you're getting the guests to tell really cool stories and help them remember their time on it
Yeah.
that to me that's just like I don't know, it's like oh my gosh, I'm eating all of this up and like loving every minute of it. So yeah, absolutely, that's one of my favorite parts of the seventh rule is watching the development that you all have done.
Thank you. I've had a lot of fun.
Mhm.
Melissa, I feel like
Mhm.
when we first started doing the seventh rule, and then you started kind of jumping on like in free for alls or as a guest and here and there, it feels like you've changed since then. Do, do you, what's that laugh about? Have you noticed anything?
That's that's a very full statement because I am a completely different person. Oh, I don't want to say completely different person, but I am definitely a different person than I was when Aron first started talking to me about the seventh rule and before when Russ Haslich
Hmm.
um approached him about doing a podcast on his station. And I remember how excited Aron was when he got this opportunity because Russ said, go for it. I want you to do a podcast. The sky's the limit, whatever you want to do. And he was going through these ideas, and I knew he definitely wanted to review Deep Space Nine because he loved working on Deep Space Nine. That was one of his greatest life achievements. And to get that opportunity to do that and then bringing on Sirach and having Jake and Nog back together again just meant so much to him. And it reignited a friendship that had was still there, but it fueled the flames of that friendship and made it so much stronger than it was before. And that was beautiful to witness too. Um, and going from sitting on the sidelines watching this all unfold and then becoming more involved in it and ingrained in it because you and Sirach, you know, took me in to the family. You brought me in a way that I had never expected when Aron passed away. And yeah, it's there's been a lot of growth and a lot of tears and a lot of laughter and a lot of love. And I wouldn't change a thing because I love you guys. I think it's this show is so special, and I think it deserves all the love more so
Mhm.
than it probably gets. So yeah.
And we've seen a lot of growth in you since the first couple times when the camera was on you to now. Now you get that camera on and you're like, all right, world, here I am. Let's talk shop. I love it's been so great to see how much you love talking with people and about things and in front of a camera now. It's been really cool to see that because it's probably
Well,
something
and
that you go ahead.
yeah, well, I am an actor. Sorry,
Mhm.
I didn't mean to. And I love being in front of a camera, but performing, as somebody else.
Yeah.
It's so much easier to do that.
Yep.
And when you take that the character away and you are just you and you have to present you.
Mhm.
There's no faking that really. And there's no walls to hide behind, even though there's a camera, and that's something different. But you and Sirach definitely gave me a safe space to do that. And yeah,
We
take
always love
down
having
those
you.
walls.
However, I can
Love
fake who
being
I am
here.
all day, and I'm really good at it.
I
So,
know.
so good at it.
Sure.
He's
Acting.
actually Ryan R. Husk and not
Yes.
Ryan
Ah,
T.
got you
Husk.
fooled, everybody. Got you fooled. Star Trek is in the live chat. Welcome, Star Trek. We talk about you
Hey.
all the time. We talk we talk about you all. We can't stop talking about you. All of our shows is talking about you, really. You know. Greg Kenzo is in the live chat. He's out in Hawaii. He's like, "Good morning,"
Hmm.
Yeah.
is the time difference. Anyway, but yeah, so it's been 6 years since the seventh rule started out. At the very beginning, it was us covering the episodes of Discovery Season 2, because this was during the very
Yeah.
beginning of Discovery Season 2. And I remember first we were just going to do, Deep Space Nine. But Aaron said, hey, what do you think about reviewing Discovery? And I was like, oh, I thought we were going to do Deep Space Nine, or, and I think Sirach may have questioned it too, or like, why?
Yeah.
Mm.
And he says, because you gotta review the new stuff. And that was
Yeah.
And he
literally
was right.
it. And then we're like, all right, that sounds good. That's lit. I remember very
Yeah.
clear. It was just like, you gotta do it. And we're like, oh, well, if we gotta, then I guess we will.
Got
And
it.
boy, was he right. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
now it's split off into two shows because first we did that for, the second season.
Hmm.
And then we started on to Deep Space Nine. And then once new shows started coming up, we just created a different podcast for that, a different stream so that they wouldn't interfere because some Deep Space Nine fans don't want to hear about Discovery.
Yeah. Right.
And some Discovery fans are probably still fans of Deep Space Nine.
These old shows are pretty good, actually. Hmm.
Hello to Dead Purple 7 in the live
Hey.
chat who says,
Ooh.
what's up, y'all? I'm listening in. Still at work. She's got an Irish accent too, Matt Boardman.
Really? Well, don't you know? Well, don't you know? She's got an Irish accent.
Oh my
The luck
gosh.
of the Irish. Purple is their favorite
I love
color in
that.
Ireland, I
Oh
heard.
You know.
The hills are purple. The hills be purple in Ireland.
Quite,
Oh
why,
my
it's quite as
gosh.
purple as the shiner that I got the other night when
Yeah.
I happened to stumble home from the pub.
All right,
Oh,
live chat. How would you
thanks.
rate our Irish accents?
Mm.
Actually, let's hear Jenny's before we give a full rating.
Uh.
Pretty good. Drunk.
She was about to say something about her Lucky Charms.
No, I wanted to know where to wash my feet.
Oh, very good.
Well played.
You know.
Well
Good
played.
Star Trek knowledge.
Thank you.
All right, let's move on to the next item, everybody. But yeah, the seventh rule, if you have a chance, make sure you're subscribed to the seventh rule. Maybe consider going to patreon.com/the seventh rule and becoming a patron. Go like their videos, go like their posts, show some support. Hey, you
Yeah.
only turned 6 once, right?
Right.
Yes. I mean, I don't know. Can't imagine.
Thanks so much for watching that clip. We go live every Tuesday at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern with all the latest Star Trek news on the virtual TrekCon channel.